Heat 17. Huge moments in the context of the championship, no doubt about that. Really has been a spectacular night of World Cup Speedway. Heat number 17. Takes her up and we go to the first turn. Doyle's made a really good start for Australia off the inside. Dan Bewley's there. Certainly, here we go with Rasmus Jensen once again in the thick of the action. He goes charging up the inside. Jason Doyle there, hanging on to the front. Here comes Rasmus Jensen. Bewley around the outside. Certainly, Kawaje not out of it, but he's at the back. Bewley now, certainly now beginning to work the bike. He hits the front, does he? Tied for the lead. Doyle's going to run him wide and turns 3 and 4. He does. Bewley now, can he drop back to the inside? Oh, yes, it's up the inside. Nothing to... How on earth did Jason Doyle hang on to the lead?
I tell you what, Jason Doyle did everything right for his country there, but now it's getting tight again. And Bewley's up the inside this time. Jason Doyle is really soaking up the pressure, but Dan Bewley again up the inside.
Doyle out in front, hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Bewley following him through. Oh, it's tied. He nearly runs at the back of him. Kawaje's at the back. That's going to allow a lead for Team Great Britain with 3 races to go. But Doyle has ridden down like a champion. He hangs on. Rasmus Jensen back in third. And the switch of riders there for Poland didn't work. Tough on Kawaje coming in at Heat 17 for your first ride. He wasn't out of it, but crikey, it was a tough race. How on earth Jason Doyle hung on there, I just don't know. 3 points for Australia with Jason Doyle, 2 points for Team Great Britain with Dan Bewley. Rasmus Jensen, 1 point for Denmark, and Janusz Kawaje misses out for Poland. And a couple of point lead now for Team Great Britain with 3 races to go, 28 points for them, 26 for Poland. Australia on 24, likewise Denmark. What a race again here.
I tell you what, Jason Doyle did fantastically well to soak up the pressure he soaked up for the entire 4 laps. Was unbelievable. Rasmus Jensen just sneaking up the inside there. Looks like he's going to have a run on Doyle as well as Bewley, with Kawaje at the back. Tough for him coming into this race in Heat 17 for his first ride. Dan Bewley threw absolutely everything at Jason Doyle, really winding it up around the outside. Just lifted there, lost a little bit of momentum, now cuts back up the inside of Jason Doyle again, grabs a little bit of extra grip, which just makes him get out of the throttle. And meanwhile, Rasmus Jensen's putting everybody under pressure up the inside, but Jason Doyle, he just kept making all the right moves. He would turn left, right, round the inside, round the outside. Unbelievable ride.
Yeah, a very determined character, Jason Doyle, and it was on display there. There's no question about that. And there's the standings once again. The 2-point lead for Great Britain, 28 points, 26 for Poland. Australia on 24, and Denmark the same. So Anders Thompson comes in here as a replacement. Dominic Kubera for Poland off the inside gate. Gate number 2 for Australia is Chris Holder. Ty Worthington for Great Britain out of gate number 3. And Anders Thompson coming in here for Mikkel Mikkelsen off the outside gate for Denmark. Just 4 points in it between first and fourth. So easily could turn around, but Great Britain have got their noses in front once again with 3 races to go. Can it be their night? Started so well, they've hung tough for so long. Woofenden has had an up and down night, literally an up and down night. 2 wins, 2 lasts. Heat 18, we're away. Great start off the inside by Kubera. He fires himself to the front. Chris Holder into second place, round the outside.
Up the inside.
So Woofenden now coming through, but he's relegated back to third. Certainly there. Anders Thompson now coming through into second place. A fine ride for him. Woofenden trying to land a row into third place. This will be handy for Poland. They'll close right back in on Team Great Britain if it remains the same. Kubera out in front. Thompson coming on strong in second place for Denmark.
Yeah, Thompson's really got the bike hooking up. He's stealing a march down the inside. Oh, Kubera there off the fence. Great job for him to chop back across. And now Ty Woofenden's got the bike working up the inside. Oh, that's going to get close.
Very tight indeed for second and third. But out in front, Dominic Kubera being a hero for Poland here. Anders Thompson hanging tough back in second place. Woofenden trying everything he knows back in third place. But Poland are surging back. They've responded. They were 2 points down coming into this race. They're now going to be all square at the completion of Heat 18. Oh, Breathless stuff once again. Brilliant start from Cabrera. And just look what that means to him. Truly stunning speedway again. All square between Great Britain and Poland on 29. And back on 26. Look what it means to the fans, Chris. They're just overjoyed.
Yeah,
Unbelievable scenes. Dominic Cabrera, fine ride. 3 points for him for Poland. Anders Thompson for Denmark, 2 points. Ty Wiffenden and Great Britain, 1. Chris Holder and Australia miss out there in heat 18. That was a vital win for Poland, really was. And handy for Wiffenden. He's had last 3 races, got 1 point. There's the standings, as we've just got 2 races to go to determine who's going to be the Speedway World Cup champions of 2023.
What a time to win your first race, and off the inside gate, that's exactly what Dominic Cabrera does here. Explodes off the start, both his legs out, away from the bike, trying to get all of his weight down on the seat there. Ty Wiffenden roars up the inside, looks like he's going to comfortably get himself into second place on the opening lap, but Anders Thompson has other ideas, and it's difficult to get up the inside of Anders Thompson. Been riding around the curb in all of the races so far that he's had in his semi-final, and of course the final here tonight. But Ty Wiffenden, 1 point from him, as you say, Kelvin. He struggled in the latter part of this meeting, but it's all square at the top.
It is indeed. It's looking like a shootout between Great Britain and Poland. There's a chant around the stadium, the Polish fans chanting Polska, Polska. And that man certainly doing the business for his country in the very last race, that's for sure. So heat number 19 then. Drama here in the Olympic Stadium in Wrocław, that's for sure. Leon Madsen for Denmark goes from the inside gate. Bartosz Marzik for Poland, gate number 2. Gate number 3 for Australia is Jamin Lidze, and off the outside, Dan Bewley, who has replaced Adam Ellis here for Team Great Britain. What a moment for Bewley to try and bounce back here, but crikey, crikey. Bartosz Marzik has been truly outstanding here for his country this evening. Poland have had a tough night. Probably harder than they expected. Possibly looking at Australia or Denmark, particularly after last night, who could be their closest threat. But Great Britain have been outstanding tonight. They've done themselves proud already tonight. Every chance of a gold. Here we go then. Heat number 19, the penultimate race of the night, possibly. Could easily be a race off here this evening. Tapes up. Underway, Madsen's made a good start off gate number 1. That was an untidy run there with Jamin Lidze getting shoved out the way. Bewley around the outside of Smarslik. That's very important indeed. Smarslik now trying to respond, but Madsen's in front. Bewley coming through into second place. Bartosz Smarslik hanging off the back of the bike. Straight line to the corner, up into second place. Bewley now reads it, back up the inside. Beautiful speedway from Dan Bewley, but Smarslik, you know it's just going to give it absolutely everything here.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a mistake there from Dan Bewley as he jumps back, but Smarslik using that little bit of grip off the fence to shoot himself into the corner. Leon Madsen doing fine work there out front for Denmark. Possibly not going to be enough for them, but here comes Smarslik again.
Unbelievable speedway here in the Speedway World Cup. Leon Madsen out in front. Bartosz Smarslik has had to ride so hard. Bewley now up the inside. Where did he find that from? It's going to get tight through the last corner. Smarslik responds, slams the door shut. Leon Madsen, what a ride, and Bartosz Smarslik. They lead going into the last race. How hard did he have to ride to get the better of Bewley? Sensational speedway once again in heat 20. Madsen, a fine ride out in front, but all the fireworks were going on behind him with Bartosz Smarslik and Dan Bewley of Poland go into heat number 20 with 1 point lead, 31 points to 30. And Denmark on 29, just 2 points out of it.
Yeah.
Leon Madsen, 3 points for Denmark. Bartosz Smarslik, 2 points for Poland, 1 point for Great Britain with Dan Bewley and Jamin Lidze in Australia. Well, it's a shootout for gold here in heat number 20. A three-way shootout for gold in heat number 20. Poland, Great Britain and Denmark. Which way is it going to go?
Well, heat 20 could decide this World Championship. Of course, it might come down to heat 21.
Every chance. See it once again.
Unbelievable race. It was tough stuff, and once again, Leon Madsen just making the inside gate work very, very well. Fires himself into the front round the first turn, but they got very tight there between Smarslik and Lindsay. It looks like at this point that Dan Bewley's going to have a good run around the outside. Smarslik pushing him. You can see Leon Madsen having a look over his right shoulder. What have I got to do? Have I got to move out? Have I got to creep around the inside? But Smarslik battled for 4 laps tirelessly, and he manages to get the 2 points and give Poland a 1-point lead going into the final heat.
But how hard did Bewley make him work?
Oh, very.
He responds superbly well here, but Smarslik read it very well indeed. With Bewley running wide there and Smarslik being able to chop back to the inside. He covers every angle there. I mean, crikey, off the fence, on the inside, on the curb. I mean, he had to do it. And as a consequence of that move, they go into the last race with a slender lead of 1 point over Great Britain. Only 2 points over Denmark. Australia, unfortunately, they are just down to 4 riders. It's not going to be their evening. But Leon Madsen certainly doing the business here. What a conclusion we are looking forward to here in heat number 20. There is a change. Nicky Pedersen comes out of the lineup and Anders Thompson comes in here for Denmark, excuse me. And the responsibility.
Wow, Janowski, how much pressure is on that man's shoulders?
Wow, unbelievable. Robert Lambert for Great Britain off the inside. Gate number 2 for Denmark is Anders Thompson. Maciej Janowski for Poland off of gate number 3, and Max Schmidt for Australia off the outside. Janowski hasn't been in great form this year, but what a moment for him. He lives here, he rides for the club, he's grown up here. He is one of their own. What a moment for him. Just needs to beat. He hits the front, it's theirs. If he hits the front. But Robert Lambert has been in sparkling form. Heat number 20, Lambert's made a great jump. Oh, superb stuff. From the outside from Frick as well from Australia. They fire themselves to the front, but Lambert's in the second place. Handy here, could get very tight indeed. It remains like this, it could well be a runoff for the gold here this evening.
Janowski's generating speed.
Frick's out in front, Robert Lambert electing to go right round the inside and follow him. Janowski going to the back now with Thompson coming into 3rd place.
Oh, this is going to get tight. Janowski's riding out wide. We haven't seen too much of him doing that. I'll tell you what, Robert Lambert's now looking for a waypoint. Oh, he's going to get pinned down on the inside, gets awfully close with Max Frick, and Janowski is right behind him.
Indeed he is, Max Frick there, out in front. Janowski trying to get round the outside of Anders Thompson, and he has to do so if he goes to a race on. Janowski now on the inside. Oh, Poland looking like champions now. Max Frick down the back straight. Can Robert Lambert do anything about it? Maciej Janowski's going to make himself a hero. Here we go, and Poland are world champions. Unbelievable scenes here in the Olympic Stadium. Euphoria around the stadium. Incredible Speedway meeting. And Maciej Janowski, who's had such a difficult time, gets the better of Robert Lambert there. Heartbreak for Team Great Britain. You've got to feel for them. Truly remarkable scenes. And Anders Thompson just out the back.
I'm just looking out of our commentary window, the Polish fans all hugging each other. What a celebration it's going to be here tonight. Heartbreak for Great Britain, but Poland, unbelievable.
I don't think, I've got no voice left.
I need to lie down.
I do indeed, but crikey, what a night of Speedway. Many, many congratulations to Poland. It has been a nervous night for them. They have so much pressure, so much expectation in this championship. And for Maciej Janowski,
you can see in his eyes.
Yeah, you can see
that was on him.
He's had such a difficult time in the Grand Prix. But there, he found the extra. He found what he needed. Smarslik played his part. Dominic Cabera, of course, with that fine ride in heats number 18. Bitter disappointment for Great Britain. They laid down the gauntlet to Poland and all the rest. Right from the word go tonight, just come up short. 2 points in it, 33 points for Poland. They are the world champions. Silver goes to Great Britain on 31. Bronze will go to Denmark on 29. And Australia on 27, just miss out. What a night it's